Hey everybody, Cassie here with a total body workout. And we're going to be using sliders today. But if you don't have sliders, don't worry. I'm actually going to be using paper plates. They work just as good. You can also use a couple old hand towels. Just something that's going to be able to slide on a surface, whether it be carpet or hardwood or tile or whatever you got. We're doing a 2x15, meaning we're going to do 15 reps of every exercise. And every exercise is going to be repeated for a total of 2 times. All right, first thing we're going to do is get warmed up. So stand up, grab your sliders. We're going to do burpees. Yeah, we're going to do burpees to warm up. So 15 reps. I'm going to place the sliders under my toes. Just make sure your heel is touching the floor. Those are your brakes. So safety first. Here we go. 15 reps. Make sure you stand all the way up. Squeeze the glutes, with the heels on the floor to stand up nice and tall. Make sure you're getting your wrists right under your shoulders. Halfway there. Make sure you keep it a nice long head, neck, and spine. You got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, so now that we're warm, we're just going to do a couple of dynamic stretches just to make sure we're nice and limber for the rest of the workout. So first thing I'm going to do is some pulsing lateral lunges. Make sure you're keeping the weight of your body in your heel, activating those glutes, pulsing 3 times, getting a nice stretch on your adductors. So as you get a little warmer, step a little further, get a little longer stretch, sink a little deeper. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one. Good, all right, let's stretch out the upper body because we're going to be doing a lot of work in plank. So I'm going to lace my fingers, stretch forward, around my upper back, and then press up, stretch out the chest and the shoulders. Do that a few more times. Press to the front, head down, press up. Let's do that 3 more times. Make sure you're breathing. Last one. Good. All right, let's get into it. So our very first move is going to be a cross, cross, double knee pull wide. So I'm going to get my toes on my sliders. I'm going to get in high plank, and I'm going to bring left knee to right elbow, right knee to left elbow, and I'm going to pull both knees out wide to meet my elbows in plank. So we're going to be here for a little while, okay? Here we go. Hands on the floor, under the wrist, nice strong plank. Toes are on the sliders. We're going cross, cross, pull. That's 1. Cross, cross, pull. Cross, cross, pull. 4. Make sure you're keeping your belly button into the spine. Keeping that nice strong plank. Keep looking down at the floor, about a foot, 6 inches to a foot in front of your fingertips. We got 4 more. And if at any point you need to stop and adjust your sliders, that's fine. Safety first. Last one. Whew, nice job. You should be warm. You should be breathing hard. Make sure you're grabbing sips of water, focusing on the breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. So we're going to come back up to standing. We're going for a squat walk, side to side. So toes on the sliders, I'm going to drop into a squat, slide to the left, stand up, slide to the right. All right, join me. Down, over, up. This is 3. Make sure you keep it a nice flat back. Good. Keep your chest lifted. Halfway. Glutes should be burning. 5 more. Make sure you're squeezing when you stand up. 2 more. Last one. Nice job. We're going to come back down to the floor. I'm going to grab a mat for my knees because we're going to be doing some push-ups for our knees. Again, it doesn't have to be a mat. You can use a towel or whatever you have handy just to give you some cushion. So, mats under my knees because we're doing push-ups from the knees. I'm only going to need 1 slider. I'm going to put the paper plate under my left hand. My right hand is going to be down on the floor. I'm in a plank position from my knees. As I go down for my push-up, 1 arm slides out to the front. If for some reason this feels too challenging for you, just eliminate the slider and just give me 15 push-ups. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. You should be feeling this in your core. 3 more. Last one. Woo! Your right arm and your core should be on fire. Nice job. All right. We are going to roll over onto our back. So again, a mat is helpful, not necessary. We're doing glute bridges. Now, prepare for your hamstrings to be on fire. So I'm going to lay down on my back. I'm going to put my heels on the sliders, push up into bridge. I'm going to go down with one leg and up. Down with the other leg and up. Now, that is the regressive form of the move. If you want to challenge yourself, do both legs at the same time. You're going to go heels down and up. Now, just a word of caution, it's very easy to distribute the effort into your low back. So make sure you're keeping your core tight and your glutes engaged the entire time. I'm actually going to take the regression. Here we go. Heels on the sliders. Starting up, we're going down and up. Now, since we're alternating, we're going to do 16 of these total. So 8 on each leg. Keep the belly button in. We're halfway there. 4 more. Last 2. Nice job. All right, moving into windshield wipers. So again, going to a high plank position. Our feet are going to go out, out in that high plank position. So again, alternating. So 8 on each leg. So up in a high plank. Toes are on the sliders. Wrists right under the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Nice job. All right, we are going to a forward stepping lunge. So we're only going to need one of our sliders. Again, make sure you're taking those water breaks when you need. Now, this is a challenging move. So again, safety first. If you don't feel comfortable with the slider, than just giving traditional forward stepping lunges. So right leg is solid on the floor, no slider. Left toe is on the slider. We're going to slide up and back for 15. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and back. Now, as soon as my foot reaches its destination, my heel comes down to stop me. 6, 7. You actually control your resistance here. So the harder you push down into that toe as you come back, the more you're going to work that hamstring. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right. I'm going to grab my other slider, come down to the floor. Again, that high plank position. This time, I'm going to pull both knees in towards the center, and then as my legs go out, they're going to circle out and around as though I'm trying to circle around something, okay? So just to give you the back view of what my feet are doing, I'm in high plank, I'm coming in and circling out wide. The regression for this is going to be to do one leg at a time and alternate. Here we go for 15, 16 if you're circling one leg at a time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So in, out, and around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're keeping the shoulders right over top of the wrists. Halfway. Make sure you're looking down at the floor. 5 more. Last one. Nice work. All right. We've got 2 more moves. We've got a lateral lunge and we've got a reverse V up. So lateral lunge, one slider going under my left toe. Right foot stays solid on the ground. I'm going to stand up nice and tall, pull my belly button in, and I'm going to slide my toe out and in. All right, here we go. 15. Make sure you keep it a nice flat back. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you pull in. Again, you control the resistance. Push down a little harder on the slider as you draw it in. Creates a little more resistance. 5 more. 5. Keep your knee behind the toe. 3, 2, last one. Woo! All right, here comes that reverse V up. You're only going to need one, no, let's use 2 sliders. 2 sliders, I think, will make it a little bit more challenging. So, high plank position. I'm going to draw my feet in towards my hands to V up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Whoop, had to adjust my slider. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice job. Now, we've got to repeat all that. We've got to work everything on the other side of the body that we did unilaterally. So, I want you to take about a 60-second breather here. Stretch the legs out as you need. Stretch the shoulders out as you need. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to stretch my left shoulder Focusing on the breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, other side. So we're going back to that cross, cross, double knee. I'm gonna open up through the chest. I'm gonna stand up, stretch my quads, my hamstrings. Now, if you're using towels, imagine how clean your floor is going to be after this. That's why I said use old towels. All right, other side. So you're feeling that nice opening through the hip flexor. Make sure you towel off, grab a sip of water. We're going back to that cross, cross, double knee, wide. Got about 10 more seconds. Use that to breathe. All right, here we go. Cross, cross, pull it in. That's one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cross, cross, out, back. Cross, cross, out, back. That's 2. All right, you keep going. I'm just going to show you a couple options if you need to take this down a notch. You can eliminate the sliders. You can stand up and come in, out, out. Still working the same muscles. However, you're eliminating the sliders if you don't have them. You're also taking some of the weight out of the shoulders. Remember, you're doing 15 and rest. All right, we're going back to that squat walk. So again, toes on sliders. Let's start going the other direction this time. 3, 2, 1. You're going to drop it in, over, over, up, and squeeze. Over, over, up, and squeeze. If you don't have the sliders, down, up. Remember, we're doing 16 here. Whoops. Last one. And rest. All right, we're going for that push-up. Again, front the knees. This time, my right hand's going to be on the slider. My left hand is going to be supporting me. So make sure, I'm going to give you the side view this time. You're giving me that nice long plank. A lot of times in class, when we're doing push-ups from our knees, I see a lot of this. We're not in a quadruped position, okay? We're in a plank from the knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're keeping a soft elbow on that right hand. Three more. 13, 14, and 15. Whew, that is a burner. All right, bridge up to hamstring curl. So remember your options. I'm again going to demonstrate the regression, but if your hamstrings are still feeling strong, go ahead and do the double leg. All right, start up in bridge. We're going 16, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Now notice my heels are the only thing on the sliders. I'm driving down through the heels. Make sure you're drawing the belly button in. Two more. And rest. All right, going in for the windshield wipers. So again, high plank position, you're gonna go side to side. If you don't have any sliders, I'm gonna show you an option for that. So high plank, going in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't feel comfortable in that high plank position, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Nice job. Lots of options. All right, going into the forward stepping lunges. So we're going right leg this time. So I'm going to get mat out of my way, slider under my right toe. Again, regression, take the slider out and just give me forward stepping lunges, staying on your right leg going forward. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep that front knee behind the toe. Chest is lifted. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Whew. All right. So again, this is a plank position. We're using 2 sliders under the toes, drawing the knees up through the center, circling them around out to the back. I'm going to show you the option for this one this time. I'm just going to go one leg at a time. So I'm going to alternate and do a total of 16. So sliders under both toes. We're going in 3, 2, 1. So one knee in and then out if you're taking aggression. Really draw in the belly button. This is 15, or if you're taking a regression, 16. All right, lateral lunge. So we worked the right leg last time with the left leg going out. This time, I'm going to have my left sole of my foot down on the floor. My right leg is going out to the side. So slider under the toe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Make sure your knee is tracking out under the second and third toe. Keep your chest lifted. This is 9, 10. Keep feeling that in the glutes. 13, 14, and 15. Nice job. I'm sweating. I hope you are too. This is our last move. This is the reverse V-up. So if that last move was too challenging or you don't have the sliders, you just need a regressive option, you can take this to inchworm, all right? Walking out and in for 15. I'm going to show you that option, but if you want to stick with the sliders, keep both sliders under both toes and come in and out, all right? Here's the inchworm. 3, 2, 1. So I'm sliding down, walking out for 1, 2. You can bend your knees here if you need. I'll show you what that looks like. 3, 4. Just make sure you're hitting that solid plank every time and standing up nice and solid every time. 6, 8. We're halfway. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. 15. Nice job. Make sure you come all the way back up. Got to finish the move. Whew. Let's stretch it all back out, shall we? I'm going to grab my mat, stretch it all out right here on the floor. So, first thing I'm going to do, feet out in front of me, toes straight up to the air. I'm going to sit nice and tall, belly button in, inhale up, and down, and hold. I haven't done a paper plate workout in a while. I forgot how challenging it was. Again, make sure you're keeping your chest lifted. You should be feeling a nice stretch through your calves, through your hamstrings, through your glutes. Good. Go ahead and take your left heel in towards your groin. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Getting another stretch in on the hamstring. You should also feel it in your left hip. Again, trying to keep the chest nice and lifted, no rounding in the upper back. We're sitting up nice and tall. Good. All right, I'm going to bring that foot forward and bend it. Place my left ankle on my left thigh or on my right thigh, flexing both the feet and pushing my chest towards my chin. Good. Go ahead and place that bottom leg flat on the floor, keeping this foot crossed over, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale, rotate towards your bent knee. Again, sitting up nice and tall. You can inhale again. Exhale, rotate a little further. All right, let's go. Butterfly stretch. Again, keeping the chest nice and lifted, soles of the feet are touching, pulling them in towards your body. You can use your elbows to press your thighs down towards the floor. You should feel that on your inner thighs and your hips. And let's switch out and go other side. So this time my right sole of my foot is in towards my groin, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to bring that foot to the front. Flex both feet. Place your right ankle on your left thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Pushing your knee away from you. Pressing your chest towards your shin. And extend that bottom leg. Cross the foot over top. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Good. I'm going to sit crisscross applesauce, but just however's comfortable for you. I'm going to take my shoulder stretch, my arm across my chest. And same arm, grasp the elbow for a tricep stretch. Try to sit up nice and tall. Try not to let the arms pull you over. And let's go. Shoulder stretch on the other side. And tricep stretch. Don't forget your breathing. Flood the muscles with oxygen. And let's lace the fingers behind you. Press them down towards the floor. Open up through the chest. And nice job, everybody. That was our total body workout using our paper plates, or I showed you a couple options if you didn't have those paper plates. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you all for the next one.